It's time for ICYFAR. I have put a few extra scoops of coffee in my coffee this morning without realizing. I realized about 5 minutes ago when I realized that I was hyper as fuck like a small child. I was just talking to Dot. She'd just woken up and I was like, hey, do you want to do this tonight? Do you want to hang out? Yeah, let's fucking, maybe we can go do this. And I was like, I may be a bit more hyper than normal. My coffee may have been quite large. I also had some crazy whack dreams last night, guys. In one, I was playing tennis, but for some reason I had a doppelganger spirit inside me, so I had to drive a fighter jet up into the lower atmosphere and then dive very quickly, and somehow quickly dipping, diving and changing altitude ripped the doppelganger spirit out of me, which allowed me then to survive. There was like a zombie apocalypse, and for some reason I had a shotgun, but I couldn't load it, and there was this old man who was really slow at loading it who I had to keep giving it to reload my shotgun. It was a very weird dream that went all over the place. There was a lot of adrenaline, it was a lot of fun, and it was absolutely fucking insane. So my cast today may be a little bit interesting. We're going to see. We've got 5 different replays to cast today, which means maybe some of them are quite short. I'm not sure. Either way, guys, the challenge is Fanatical Fanboy. Up here in the top left, is the blue player, a Rotterdam fan. He's announced himself. He's going to try and show us some Rotterdam style, which I imagine means 36 Phoenixes. I'm not sure. But this is King of Blades. No scout, very fast gases. And Brez the Kid comes in here. Brez the Kid. Who's also going very standard. 2 gates, cybercore. Bit lower gas mining. You can see a bit more mineral focus on this side of the map for the Kid. And, yeah. He's a big fan of Brexit, by the way. It's where the Protoss detach from their zebra heritage, I guess. I don't even fucking know. We have not actually announced a new ICYFAR topic because we haven't decided. So the people who are watching on YouTube, you'll have to wait till the next game where I will announce it. For those in Twitch chat watching live, shout out your suggestions for an ICYFAR challenge for next week. We're back on thing and we'll see how it goes. Simon says, Hero Marine plays without a delay. Yeah, I was wanting to do that as well, but people always give me shit when I do stuff like that. They're like, oh, that could be cheating. Because we are going to probably be casting as well, we'll do it with a delay. But if in future I plan to play the EPT Open without casting it afterwards, I will not put a delay on. But because I'm going to be casting right afterwards, we are going to say, I don't want to turn the stream off. You know, we're going to actually hop in and cast matches once I get eliminated, which will be pretty fucking early. I will get eliminated pretty early for those of you who don't know. So 2 adept pressure, a forward proxy robo, pretty nice aggressive opening, pretty typical stuff. Meanwhile, that's not warp gate, guys. It is doing some spinny shit, but it is indeed actually air weapons level 1. We have a single Chad Zealot, and Phoenix is building incredibly early. So it's a Stalker, a Zealot, and Phoenix is... Are we going to see Roddy Mech? So Roddy Mech is what you do off here is you then build a Robo, and you just make Phoenixes, Zealots, a couple of Stalkers, not too many, and then Immortals. Already is going to pick up one of these Adepts. The Zealot's going to go back and try to find the other Zealot versus an Adept. Who wins? Oh, it actually shades out of the Phoenix. Oh, the probes. Citizens arrest. They're coming for it. Oh, good focus fire, though. The Kid already taking out 2 probes. Says, get fucked, get fucked, get fucked. Another Phoenix is here, but already I think that's like 3 or 4 probes have gone down. Thankfully for King of Blades, just like Roddy, is building about 400 workers. Oh, misses the focus. You gotta focus the right probe. Does get it. And that's a total of 5 workers. But guess what? King of Blades is still ahead on workers. This is the exact same thing. I always do this versus Roddy, and I'm like, killed 5 probes. Your economy's fucked. And then I realized he never stopped chronoing probes the whole time. And it's actually not even that great. It's like an even trade at best. Stalkers warping in on the front. We've got a forward gateway. 2 Stalkers warping in here. 2 Stalkers coming across, though. This is going to be a 3-gate plus an Immortal. The Kid just has to be careful. You can't overextend. Those 2 Phoenix don't have lifts right now, but one of them is about to get a lift. A 3rd Phoenix came out with a lift. No 4th Phoenix on the way. I think a 4th Phoenix needs to come down. We've got shield batteries on top of the ramp. Great reaction by King of Blades. Does not have a Robo. The Kid, I don't know if 4 Stalkers, and there's so few lifts. This is actually a good time. Just don't go up there. No, don't go up there. Don't go up there. Are you fucking crazy? He's got Phoenix. Don't go up the ramp. You can just pick up your Immortal, man. Okay, 1 Stalker's gonna go down. The Immortal's shooting this Stalker, but this Stalker's like, dude, I have a shield battery. Oh no, the Kid, what are you doing, buddy? Get out of there. Don't engage into shield battery Phoenix with 4 Stalkers and an Immortal. Oh, this looks like my games against Roddy. I mean, I'm making fun of the kid for doing the dumbest thing possible, but everyone does this, like, versus Roddy builds. Roddy build, you're like, no, it's Phoenix aren't good at defending. And then he's like got 3 shield battery, 4 Phoenix, and on top of a ramp. The Zealot did so much damage already, and now it's retreated. It's still alive. That Nexus very low on hit points, but a nice cancel, a good choice. We've got 1 full energy battery, 2 that are almost out of energy. More Phoenix on the way, extra gateways on the way. Is that +1 air armor? The fuck? that's even beyond Rotterdam. King of Blades is going even beyond Rotterdam's levels of ridiculousness. That Stalker's gonna go down! It does go down. The Immortals and the Stalker's warping in. They're actually ignoring the Phoenix, and they're gonna try and go for the probes. That Zealot, that one fucking chat of a Zealot is still in there, still alive, guys. The Phoenix are out of lifts. One of them is about 5 energy away. A fresh one comes out, though. They keep not picking up the Immortal, which I find very odd. The probes are having a little bit of an orgy up the butt of that Immortal, but that Immortal did indeed cork it up. He knew he was going into Protoss prison, and he knew there would be people trying to touch him up while he bent over to pick up the soap in that mineral line. Did come prepared, but in the end of it, the Phoenix actually had the decorker. They did manage to decork that Immortal and blast it to Kingdom Come in the end. Looks like they're all out of energy. We've got 1 pickup. Goes for a Stalker again. Once again, not going for the Immortal. It's 2 Zealots and a bunch of probes up against this. An Immortal and 2 Stalkers looking to rally, and the Phoenix do not have a lot of lifts. They need to kill more probes, though. The kid here, since there are so many Phoenix in there, you've got to do a bit more damage because these Phoenix are a renewable resource. King of Blades is in deep economic trouble right now, but ooh, saves that red hit point. Stalker just barely takes them all out, and guess what? Okay, 3 more Adepts coming in. There's no lifts ready. If those 3 Adepts get in the mineral line, that's going to be big. These Zealots need to do damage. They get a bit of a surround, a lovely block. Massive damage goes down on those Adepts. The Adepts shade in. They get 1 probe. They get a 2nd probe. Will they get a 3rd? Oh, no, this is too much. I think this might be too much. These Adepts are just ruining. Oh, they hit the Nexus, then they hit the Cyber Core. Apparently, these Adepts are not wearing their contacts today. Oh, they could have got 2 or 3 more probes. At the end of it, 14 probes versus 26. And Nexus is finished for the kid. The kid's trying to warp in Stalkers and shield batteries. Now, if you keep Stalkers in range of the shield batteries, it is very hard for Phoenix to kill them. On the other hand, that's 9 fucking Phoenix right there. 9. I feel like you gotta make like DTs or something here as the kid, or like or High Templar Archons, things that can't even be affected by the Phoenix. I don't even know if you'll ever get enough Stalkers to fight this, right? Like, as the kid, you gotta just hug that shield battery. Don't go over there. Don't. They're just gonna pick you up and kill you. I mean, there's not many lifts, but they can just pick up a Phoenix, a Stalker, kill it, pick it up, kill it. I actually feel like King of Blades by retreating there has lulled the kid into a false sense of security, where he's like, yeah, you're afraid of my 5 Stalkers. That's 9, 10 Phoenix. Get back to the shield battery, you psychopath. He's like, it's fine, I'm warping in a 6th Stalker. Oh no, oh no. 1 Phoenix does fall, breaks a lift as well. That's it. Oh my god, he's gonna kill 1 Phoenix for 6. No, he's warping in a 7th Stalker. Oh my god, he's gonna lose 7 Stalkers for 1 Phoenix. Oh, the whole point of the shield batteries was to fight at them. It actually would have been fine if you fought in range of the shield batteries. I think you could have hung on and got enough Stalkers. The kid there ruined the economy of King of Blades, but had to respect the Phoenix counterattack, the Phoenix backstab. If you haven't dealt with it before, you can think, I got double your work account, I'm up at base, there's no way to lose. The difference is your opponent has a fuck ton of an air army, and you need to respect it. You can't warp in Stalkers down here, stop it! The other thing you can do is you can actually just probe so hard and accept the fact that you're going to lose all your workers. Just stop warping in Stalkers under them. You got to warp it in over here. It can't get healed while it's warping in. It also doesn't have that very important armor, which is so important against these Phoenix. Make a Templar. Stop making Stalkers. So the thing is, these Phoenix are limited by their lift energy, right? If you chrono probes hard enough, they can't actually do it. But each time they pick up a Stalker, they kill 175 minerals rather than 50 minerals, right? Well, 175 resources rather than 50. So by making Stalkers, unless you have enough to actually like trade relatively evenly with them, all you're doing is handing the money every time you make a Stalker. But the kid here is like, you know what? Warping in 1 Stalker and hiding it, I think that's the answer. Is going to make a Forge and cannons. Oh, no. You need an Archon, buddy. It's just like, well, you're just going to kill my shit. Roddy has so many games like this. This is actually very Roddy style, guys. I don't know what level this was. It felt like Masters, maybe High Diamond. It was pretty tight on both sides, like pretty good micro, tight build orders. I'm fucking impressed. King of Blades, hats off to you, mate. Yeah, shield batteries, Phoenix. I mean, the Zealots did so much damage. Definitely one or two small micro mistakes, but in the end, it gets it done. There's just that I want to make so much fun of King of Blades, but at the exact same time, I'm like, you know, I've been there. I've been at that point where I'm like, I got 7 Stalkers. I think this is enough. And the 12 Phoenix come in and just like kill them all and they don't lose any. And you're like, oh, is this actually, am I fucking dead? And usually the answer is yes, you are fucking dead. GG, well played, King of Blades. Massive hold, great counterattack. And remember, guys, corner the fuck out of probes and make Archons. If you're ever in that situation, just make so many probes that even after they use all their energy, they can't get any more. And try to counterattack with Adepts or DTs. Try to hide any units to counterattack while the Phoenix are on your side of the map. That's the only way you're going to be effective. If their economy is ruined, you've hidden 2 Adepts. Wait for the Phoenix to arrive at your base. And those 2 Adepts shade in. You kill another 8 probes. They're already only on 20. Their economy is just ruined. Plus, it can pull those Phoenix home. And that results in a GG. So shout out to the kid. Apparently that was 4,600 MMR. That's Masters 3, I believe. GG, well played, guys.